Hello ladies and gentlemen, Calliope here bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the T34 Calliope. The T34 Calliope was a tank-mounted multiple rocket launcher used by the United States Army during World War II. The launcher was placed on top of the M4 Sherman with its prominent vertical side frames firmly anchored to the turret sides. It fired a barrage of 4.5-inch, 114mm M8 rockets from 60 launch tubes. It was developed in 1943 and small numbers were produced and were used by various U.S. armor units in 1944 through 1945. And it adopts its name from the musical instrument Calliope, which is also known as a steam organ, which has a similar kind of parallel cluster of pipes compared to the rocket launcher Calliope. Anyways, it's a very interesting vehicle and overall really cool. Probably one of my favorite kind of allied rocket launcher systems. You don't really see too many rocket launch systems like this coming from the United States. You see a lot of like the self-propelled type deals coming from like the Soviet Union with the Katyusha and the Germans with the Nebelwerfers and stuff like that. But the Sherman Calliope is kind of a very different vehicle in the lineup of American vehicles for sure. Anyways, going ahead and moving into this, this is a redesign. So the last version of the Calliope was done like way back in I want to say like 2017 or something like that. It was when I first made the transition over to PC Minecraft. So it was a long time ago, that's for sure, and it was not the greatest. So it's going to be a replacement build for this, which I'm really happy to finally replace and all that fun stuff. So anyways, going ahead and taking a look at it, this design is built on top of the new design I have for my my M4 Shermans. So this is a new kind of chassis I'm going with and a little bit of a turret design. So switching some stuff up here, and hopefully we'll be rolling this out to my Shermans and stuff like that hopefully very soon. Anyway, starting off with this is the standard kind of front here for the Sherman, driver's viewport, whole mounted machine gun, two front headlights like that. You got the road wheels on the side here and the chassis, which is kind of like the main kind of change up with this section here. We then have the turret itself, which has obviously the arms here for the launcher, some supports for it, and to actually aim the launcher, they would actually move the barrel of the gun up and down. It would actually push the launcher up and down so they can actually aim it. So kind of a funny little, rig there to actually make that work. We also have the launching tubes up here. Obviously, it's not 60. You only have like, a small amount of like 11 here. But, I can't really do that in Minecraft with the 60 different individual tubes. So you kind of have to use your imagination that there are 60 tubes up there. Anyways, on the back here, nothing too fancy. Like a little box on the back here, probably for maybe storing extra rockets and ammunition. And, just a standard kind of design all the way around here for it and everything like that. Overall, that's pretty much the overview for the T34 Calliope. Let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning our first set of layers 0 through 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into the tutorial. To go ahead and begin with, we want to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves some dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down, nether brick slabs. We're going to place down a nether brick slab like this, which is going to then have a nether brick top slab that comes off of it like so. Once that's all done there, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab coming off this nether brick slab right here. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate opened up like that, going back next to this dark oak wood slab, and then we're going to do the same thing over here on this side. Dark oak wood top slab, nether brick stair, and nether brick top slab. So something very simple, just like that. Once that's done, we're going to go back from these nether brick slabs here. We're going to go and place down a dark oak wood stair actually on both sides. So dark oak wood stair like this on both sides with an iron frame on the side and also a green stained clay block in the iron frame. So same thing like that on both sides. In between these stairs, we're just going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak with top slabs. Continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak with top slabs across, followed by another brick, full block kind of in the ground, like that on both sides. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a string, and we're going to place down a string on top of this nether brick full block, which will come into effect a little bit later when we need to put anvils on top of the string. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 3 of dark oak with top slabs across. We then want to place down 8 dark oak wood stair like this, followed by a second stair coming off of it. Same thing over here, 1 and 2. And we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood top slabs across in between those stairs. We then want to take some iron frames. We're going to place down 2 iron frames on the side of these stairs and also 2 green stained clay blocks in those iron frames. So same things here on both sides. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs across, followed by a dark oak wood stair here on both sides. And again, another row 3 across the middle here, dark oak with top slabs, and another dark oak with stair on both sides. We then want to place down item frames on these 2 stairs, followed by green stained blocks. Same thing over here, 2 item frames and 2 green stained blocks. Continuing on, we're going to place down a row 3 of dark oak with top slabs across the middle again, followed by another brick full block in the ground on both sides. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and then place down another row 3 of dark oak with top slabs across, followed by a dark oak with stair on both sides here, and an item frame and a green stained block in the item frame. Same thing over here, just like that. Once that's done, continue on, we're place down a row 3 of dark oak with top slabs across, followed by another brick slab on both sides. Continue on, we're place down another brick top slab, come off the nether brick slab, like that on both sides, and in the middle here, we're going to place down a dark oak with fence gate going back from the middle slab, and then a dark oak fence gate on both sides of this middle fence gate open up toward the slabs here in the middle. Once you have that done, you should have something that looks like this from up above, the front of the Sherman up here, and the back right there. And with that all complete, that is going to do it for layers 0 for 1. And with that, let's move on to layer 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2, we're going to start off by placing down a nether brick stair on top of these 2 nether brick top slabs. Once that's done, we're going to place down a green stained clay block going back from these 2 nether brick stairs. We're going to go to the side of the green stained clay block, place down an item frame and a cobweb with a button on the side, and same thing over here, item frame, cobweb, and a stone button like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, come off these 2 green stained clay blocks on both sides, and a quartz stair here in the middle, in between the 2 stairs. Coming off the nether brick stairs here on the insides, we're going to go and grab a zombie head, place down a zombie head on both sides, like that. Once that's done there, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down a row 3 across, followed by a nether brick top slab on both sides. We're going to continue on by placing down another row 3 of green stained clay across, followed by this time a anvil on both sides, and we're also going to place down a sign coming off the side of the anvil. Again, same thing here on both sides. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row 3 of green stained clay, followed by another brick top slab again, both sides. Continuing on, another row 3 of green stained clay across the middle, and a second row after that. We're then going to place down another 2 anvils on both sides here. And on the sides of these anvils, like we did for the front one up there, we're going to go and place down signs on the side here. On both sides like that. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row 3 of green stained clay across, another brick top slab again on both sides. Continuing on, another row 3 of green stained clay across the middle here, followed by an anvil. And you can see here that I forgot to place down the string, so you'll see what happened if you don't place it on the string. So we're going to place it now on top of that nether brick full block there. Again, an anvil here, both sides like that. And then also on the side of the anvil, like we've been doing, we're going to place down signs like so. Continuing on, we're going to place down a row 3 green stained clay across the middle again, nether brick top slab on both sides of that row 3. We then want to place down a row 5 of green stained clay across, followed by a stone button on both sides here, a item frame, and in the item frame, like we did for the front here, we're going to place down a spider web or a cobweb, and same thing over here, like that. So with that done, we're then going to place down a dark oak wood, another brick stair on top of this nether brick top slab on both sides. Coming off the front of the stair, we're going to place down a sign on both sides. Once that's done, across the middle here, we want to grab ourselves some mossy cobblestone walls, place down a row 3 of mossy cobblestone walls across the middle, and we're also going to place down a row 3 of dark oak with top slabs coming off those 3 mossy cobblestone walls. Once that's all complete, that is going to do it for layer number 2. With that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves some green carpet, and we want to place down a green carpet on top of these 2 nether brick stairs up here in the front for the fenders. After that's done, we're going to go back from these green carpets here. We're going to place down a dark oak fence gate opened up toward the back here like this on both sides. In between, coming off these fence gates, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak stair on both sides here. Now on the left side, next to this stair, we're going to place down a dark oak top slab. We then want to place down a dark oak stair here in the middle, and then a green hardened stained clay block to the right side. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a end rod and place down an end rod coming off this green stained clay block here for the wall mounted machine gun. Once that's done, we're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames. We're going to place down an item frame right here coming off the stair, followed by a glass block in the item frame. Same thing over here on this side as well. So just like that on both sides there. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and then go to the sides here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 spruce wood planks back. Same thing over here, 1 and 2 back. And on the sides, we want to grab ourselves a tripwire hook. Place down a tripwire hook on both sides. And a sign also on the side here, the spruce wood plank on both sides. And a row 3 of green stained clay in between these spruce wood planks. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a row 3 of green stained clay across the middle here. Followed by a snow block on both sides. Once that's done, we want to place down a total of 3 rows of 5 of green stained clay going all the way across. When we get to this section here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle here, a dark oak wood stair on both sides like so. Coming off this dark oak wood stair, we're going to place down another additional stair, so this stair turns into a corner stair. We have a regular stair here, and then we're going to place down one more regular stair back like that. Same thing over here. And in between these stairs, we can just go and place down green stained clay blocks to fill that space in. On top of these dark oak wood top slabs on the back here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay. We want to grab ourselves stone buns. We're going to place down a stone bun on both sides here and a sign here on the middle green stained clay block. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to the dark oak wood stairs here on both sides. We're going to place down a sign coming off the side of the stair. So just like this. We then want to go ahead and go back into our creative menu, grab ourselves a item frame and also a red stained glass block. We're going to place down a item frame on the side of the stair with a red stained glass block in the item frame. Same thing over here on this side, just like that. Once that's all done, that is going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a dark oak wood slab here on this green stained clay block in the middle, followed by a spruce wood slab to both sides. Coming off the spruce wood slab to both sides, we're going to place down another dark oak wood slab on both sides, just like this. Going back from this, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across, followed by a dark oak wood slab on both sides, just like that. We also want to go and grab ourselves a green carpet again to place down a green carpet on top of this dark oak wood top slab, just like that. So once that's done, go ahead and continue on. We're going to place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle here, followed by a dark oak wood stair on top of the snow block on both sides. Continuing on, we're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair, coming off this stair like this on both sides again, with a row of 3 of green stained clay across in between those stairs. On the back here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, come off the center green stained clay block, followed by a dark oak wood corner stair on both sides, and then a dark oak wood, it's actually going to be a zombie head here, out to both sides, just like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down another row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs across. We're going to go and place down a stone bun on these 2 green stained clay blocks on both sides. We're then going to grab ourselves some stone brick slabs, place down 1, 2, and 3 across for the back vent, and we're also going to grab ourselves some pressure plates, some stone pressure plates, and place down a row of 3 across. Finishing this layer up, we're going to place down a white carpet on the center of this row of 3 of green stained clay here, and then just a row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs on top of this row of 3 of green stained clay on the back here for this ammunition box for the rockets. Once that's all done there, that is going to do it for layer 4, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer 5. Alright guys, moved on to our next layer, we've gone ahead and moved on to layer 5. For layer 5, to get started here, we're going to place down a green stained clay block on top of this one right here. Coming off the green stained clay block, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab like this, followed by a dark oak wood stair, and then come off the stair 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs. Once that's done on both sides of this green stained clay block, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this. Over here on the left side, so the left side stair here, we're going to place down a end rod, like that for the coaxial machine gun. And then over here on the right side, we're going to place down an item frame with a block of wool in it, like this. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a sign, and we're going to place down a sign like this on the side of on the same side that the item frame is on, like that. Once that's done on both sides of these dark oak wood stairs, we're going to place down a green zombie head on both sides. Going across the middle here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green hardened stained clay, and then a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to place down a row of what is going to be starting off on the right side here. We're going to place down a green stained clay block, followed by 1 and 2 blocks over, spruce wood plank, and then another green stained clay block over here on this side. So just like that all the way across. We're going to place down an item frame on both sides with a green stained clay block in the item frame, and also a sign like that to cover up the item frame. Same thing over here. So just like that. Once that's done, on the back here, we're going to place down a green stained clay block come off the center, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides of the green stained clay block. And around the mossy cobblestone wall, we're going to go and place down signs around, so just like this, all the way around. On this side over here, one little optional thing you can do is put like a shovel attached to the turret, so we can put an item frame there and put a shovel in it like this. You can use whatever different tools you want, but just a little extra detail bit you can kind of add to the back here. And then over here, we're just going to grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate and place it down like this, coming off the green stained clay block there like that. Once you have that complete, that's going to do it for layer 5. With that, let's move on to our next layer, layer 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layers, our next layer really, we have layer number 6, and we can actually probably do layer 7 in this as well, so let's move on to layer 6 through 7. So for these layers to get started here, we're going to place down a green mossy cobblestone wall on top of these two green stained clay blocks right here, and then we're going to place down one more that goes up like this for the kind of main supports here for the rocket launcher. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to the right side here. We're going to place down a spruce wood slab that comes off this mossy cobblestone wall to the side. We're going to grab ourselves some zombie heads and place down a zombie head coming off the front of the stair, and then also to the front of the slab, and also to the side there like that. When that's done there, we're going to place down a iron bar that goes up on this mossy cobblestone wall here, followed by one more that goes up, and then one out to the side. Not toward the back here, but out to the side like that. And that's going to be on the right side. Over here on the left side, on top of that spruce wood plank right there, we're going to go ahead and place down a wooden trapdoor on top of it, followed by an iron frame and a glass block in the iron frame like that for a little spotlight on top of the turret. We can also go ahead and grab ourselves a stone button and place down a stone button on this green stained clay block right up here on the top. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go back from this dark oak wood stair on top of this dark oak wood slab here. We're going to place down 2 dark oak wood fence posts going up like that. Right behind that on the green stained clay block, we're going to place down 2 iron bars going up. And then over here basically on both sides here, we're going to go ahead and go to this mossy cobblestone wall right here, and we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood fence posts going up on both sides like that. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a sign. We're going to take a sign and place it down on the side here of this mossy cobblestone wall. So again, on both sides like that. And then the last thing for us to do is just to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head and also a iron bar. We're going to place down a zombie head on top of this mossy cobblestone wall right here, so a zombie head like that, and we also want to place down a zombie head coming off this mossy cobblestone wall from the side like that. Going up from this zombie head here, we're just going to place down 1 iron bar that goes up like so. And once you have that done, that's going to kind of do it there for layers 6 through 7, and you kind of got the top supports here and all that stuff for the rocket launcher system and all that. So with that, we'll move on to our last final layers here, which are going to basically be layers 8, 9, and 10. We're going to put the rocket launchers and the tubes and all that stuff in place. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so moving on to our last final layers, we're going to be going ahead and putting the rocket launcher tubes on. So to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and go to this dark oak wood fence post right here, and we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood top slab right above the fence post like this. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair like this, with the back of the stair kind of going toward the dark oak wood fence post here. Come off the front of the stair, we'll place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood top slabs going back like that. Now on both sides of this row of 5 here, we're going to place down a row of 5 of green stained clay, and we're going to go and do it 2 times out to the sides here like that. Same thing over here, and just like this. And on the bottom of these rows here, we're going to go and grab ourselves some stone buttons, and we want to place down rows of stone buttons on the bottom of these rows of 5 of green stained clay. We're going to place down stone buttons wherever we can, we can actually place it on the bottom of these blocks, because some of the places we have mossy cobblestone walls and dark oak fence posts connecting up. So just go ahead and place them down wherever you guys can on the bottom here. So something just like that, pretty much. And then once that's done, we can go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames. We're going to place down a item frame on both ends of this these rows of 5 here of green stained clay. And in the item frames themselves, we're going to go ahead and place down a block of black wool like that for the launchers or for the tubes here. Same thing over here like that. Once that's all done there, we can go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons. We're going to go to the side here, place down a stone button, skip a space, stone button, skip a space, stone button. And in the spaces in between the buttons, we're going to place down dark oak with top slabs. Going over here, we're going to do the same thing. So stone buttons like that, and dark oak with top slabs as well. With that all done, on top of the dark oak with top slabs here and stone buttons on the sides, we're going to go and place down a row of 5 of green stained clay. We then want to place down a second row of 5 going toward the middle on top of the previous row. And we're going to do the same thing right here, another row of 5. And we're also going to place down another row of 5 of green stained clay on top of this, those slabs and the stairs, and same thing right here. So we're just going to kind of continue this out to the side here and go away like this. So we have basically a 7x5 rectangle here on top like that. Now on the side here, on the front, we're just going to place down a row of 7 of item frames across. And again, like we did on the bottom row, we're going to go and grab black wool and place down a row of black wool across as well. Going back here, same thing, like this, black wool obviously across, in the item frames like that. And also, one quick addition is we're actually going to go and take these green stained clay blocks here above the dark oak wood top slabs, and we're going to swap these out for mossy cobblestone walls on both sides, so go ahead and make that quick adjustment. Anyways, on the sides again, we're going to place down stone buns on these green stinkwood blocks, and then signs on the side of the mossy cobblestone walls. Same thing over here. And again, stone buns on the green stinkwood blocks. Once that's all finished, on the top here, we want to go ahead and place down a stone bun on all these green stinkwood blocks. So just like this, all the way across here, filling this all in. On top here. And once that's done, we do have one last thing we're going to do, is we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some zombie heads and also some end rods. We're going to place down a zombie head on these two mossy cobblestone walls, facing each other. So something like this, and an end rod in between them. Same thing over here. Let's see, just like that, and also a end rod in between the zombie heads. And once that's all done, that's going to pretty much do it for the T34 Calliope rocket launcher system. Overall, a really awesome vehicle, and as I mentioned, one of my favorite kind of rocket artillery vehicles used pretty much in World War II. So anyways, hopefully you guys do enjoy the design. It's a nice redesign compared to the old design we had for this, so nice improvement for sure. Anyways, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This being anything from a sign of the build, tweet my channel or this video if this does appear in social media sites. Just be sure to get proper credit for the build. This being anything from a sign of the build, tweet to my channel or this video. As long as you guys give me proper credit, you're free to use it for whatever project you guys are working on. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is WW2, and I'll see you guys next time.